What's up, everybody? Alright, so welcome back into Alchemy Factory. I pretty much chewed up all of the planks I had. So last episode, I made this monstrosity here. So this is basically a lot of capability of making charcoal powder. There's a lot of things that need charcoal powder. And then I totally didn't realize I had this pretty dense setup for making sand. This is built exactly for 240 per minute. I did it for this jewel. I guess I confused myself because I built this to minimize, and I messed up by leaving this turned on. So I had a very expensive day yesterday, like 1800 silver, 1500 silver, something like that. Putting all this salt on here. But the difference of this design versus the one that's stacked up was it minimizes the amount of belts right here. So there's only about 3 belts versus an elevator. An elevator, you're going to have like 8 or 10 in there. So there's more belts being used. And then if I make this 2 stories, it would simplify it a little bit. What I'm working on now is, so I can get planks a couple different ways, right? Like generally you'll get it from making mushrooms, but then you've got to deal with mushrooms. Ideally, I get more soap and I can make more of this, which is used for making more of these that I can sell in the shop, but I don't really want to mess with that right now. I mean, this setup over here is pretty decent at making soap, but I need to focus on getting clay, and to get clay, I need to get planks to feed my charcoal. So I'm gonna get some planks to make charcoal. So that's my current focus. Yeah, because this is running out, but fortunately I have, I'm pretty well backed up, so I'm not too worried about this not having any fertilizer right now. I could, yeah, it's fine. I don't need to plumb some in from the outside. So I just went downstairs to get some more steel. So rotate like this. So these big beams basically can go across here. It's pretty expensive, but that I think is going to give me the most density, and I can't quite squeeze a 6th one in there. And then I was looking at, okay, well, could I fit 3 this way and then put the beams that way, kind of go as long as I want to go? And then, well, then do I make it too deep? So this is pretty modular. Output wise, I guess I need to do an F16, and I apologize, we'll see what it does with my editing post-process. I've got a new little one-hand macro left-hand keyboard thing, so I had to adjust. If you look down at the bottom here, I'll hit escape down here at the hotbars. So right now I just have basically seven number keys available. And then I set it up to more quickly rotate between these, and then once I start building the base, you know, I'm going to design some pixel art with some of these different colors. Number 7, I don't know why that's in there. I need to, actually, I'm going to take that off. But these are all small blocks that you get for building. So these are all the small building blocks. So I'll use this as some, you know, I'll make some pixel art, make some cool designs for my base. Or at least for the shop area. That's the goal. Anyway, okay. Back to this. So this is pretty straightforward. These will come in. I probably, actually I did want to switch directions. So I want to, because I can fit a buying sigil in here, I believe. And then here, let me test that real quick. I think I have one on the hotbar, or did I not add it? Let's add it. Okay, let's add. Oh yeah, because I didn't use it very often. Put that here. Yeah, I very rarely use a bank portal, so yeah, I could fit one here, and then sticks out one, but maybe I don't mind. I think we'll do that, and then I'll put, so then I'm going to feed it from this side, and then it already sticks out, because it's going to need to stick out a little bit. I'll have the wood still come out that side, but then I can feed it from this side. So now my hopper, let me adjust my microphone, is number 2, number 7. Go like this, and then F16, like that. Okay, so now this will come down and feed all of these, Logs, these logs are so cheap. That's why I want to get this like nice high density setup. And then elevator is now number 4 because I gave myself a big box. Number 4. What am I out of planks? Surprising. Okay. Do I want to vampire some off of here? I kind of do. Oh, it's doing an autosave. I'll just go downstairs.
Sure.
I have the supply down here. This is all it makes is planks for me. I had the escape key is a little, so I keep hitting one of my macro buttons. So if you hear the audio, the game audio cut out, that's why. Because I keep hitting a button that's taking me off the screen. Okay. I'm not going to use this stuff, so let's... Okay, so output over there, and then... Yeah, I'm going to probably make this 4 high. Let's look at the output of these. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1500. I can't... They would have to be different belts. Actually, I can fit a catapult, actually, so... What I'm going to do, because this one's like this, that's fine, because it could just go to one of these. So where do I have the number 4? Yeah, I can't fit it underneath, but I could put it like that. Or, better yet, I just put it... See, this is where do I... No, I think I need to leave these outside. It feels like I'm wasting space when I do that, but let's try this one vertical. Changing the orientation a little bit on my keyboard. Okay. Now, what I'll do is this was going to get F1 number 4 up here, rotate, and then this one go. Oh yeah, I don't know how high that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be the right amount of height. So this will let me catapult through 6, 9, 12, 15, 15. If I do, I'm just trying to optimize belts. I mean, this does kind of split almost immediately. It'll overload the hopper though. I guess what I'll do is I'm going to give myself a little bit of space to do some belt math. And I can add stuff together or not if I want to. Okay, but I do think I want to plan for this to be 3 high, 3, 4,500, 16. Okay. So yeah, if I make it 3 high, that's enough for basically 2 belts worth of throughput. So I don't have any extra, so I'll probably send one this way and then go up, or just cannon off of this. Or I can split it in half. That's what I can do. Yeah, split it in half, and then I'll have half of it come back down, half of it go up. Alright, I'll see what we did for today, and then I'll put, because I think I have room on the 2nd floor for some cannons directly on that floor. Alright, so profit, this is better, because I didn't buy a whole bunch of salt today. So 5, 6, 630, yep. 640, 640. So yeah, over 300 profit again. Doing good on Jupiter, everything looks kind of stable. Okay, let's put some of these up here. Okay, so these, I think this gives me some room here. So what I might do is, I gotta see if I build this, and then there's still room. Nope, this gets messed up. The top floor has a little bit of extra room, but this beam is not big enough to go over these wood saws, unfortunately. And you have to go up to 3. You have to go up to this one, which is kind of annoying, like how wide it is up against a wall. You know, because then I end up with 2 extra over here, 2 extra over here, and then it just isn't quite big enough by itself. You know, if you're putting some grinders down, maybe that would work well with these, but this is a very straight up... Anyway, so I gotta move these. Point being, long story short, move that. I gotta move this down by 1. Oh, that's okay. Excuse me. Alright, so that doesn't leave quite as much room for a cannon. I think there's still just enough room. So F2, 4 for cannon. But then the big question will be, yeah, because it won't let me put it underneath there, so I don't think that's going to work. Basically, I can do some belt math there to divide it, but I think my 3 cannons will be down here. And then basically this is going to... Oh, F1, then 6. This will come here, and then I can divide it in half, and then have 2 different belts come down. I'll divide it here, and then these will be pretty straightforward. So F1 is now 4 for this. This will come out at the bottom and at the top, and then I can just copy this over by 1. Okay, so that'll split it in half, because again, this is not quite enough for 1 belt, but then this is too much. 2 of these is too much for 1 belt. And then, actually, crap, I didn't think about that. Let's double check this real quick. I may need to go upgrade cannons. That might be worth my money, but I think I just need to add more cannons, basically. So let's see. Oh, it fits so nicely. Oh, I could raise these up by 1. Oh, I like that idea. Okay. So I have under F2... Nope, F3? Yeah, F3, number 2, these guys. So if I raise these up by 1, I can basically split... Okay, let me move these up. I know, it's like min-maxing. I'm like maxing out what my capability is. Okay, so these get combined, and then they'll divide again. I know it seems dumb, but one goes to this cannon, and then the other one will go to the next cannon. So as far as space goes, what I can do, I'll bring that later. Can I route that one underneath? And then what about these? Because I'll have 2 from the top. Yes and no. I would have to raise up 2 of them. These 2 I could actually just bring all the way through, and then I could raise up the rest of these. Yep. Okay. But then I would have to do the weird belt math back here. So they would get added together and then come back out. And then what's the point of facing them that direction? I'm just gonna lose height. Seeing if I can just make it a little bit more condensed, but I don't think so. Okay. So let me copy this back, and I moved this too far. It might be too far. If I bring both of these belts under, that might be okay, and then combined and separate. The top one will just be 1, and then it gets half of this. So the top one actually is just 1 elevator. Let's see, 1 elevator, number 4. So I could go like this, actually, and save space. Yes. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So this one will go over here. Oh, actually, they're both gonna get they're gonna get deleted, because I'm gonna remake them. Yes, okay. Number 4, I'll get used to it. It'll just take me a little while. This one will go like this. This one will go like this. And then it'll go like that. Oh, this one's actually going to be a lot taller. Let me guess. Let's see. Let's guess how tall it's going to be. I always mess this up by 1. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's this level. But I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this level. I think that's where it's going to be for the top one. So those get combined right there, and then basically now I can divide. I gotta fix these belts, but yeah, I can divide it right here, and then that will go into an elevator. Number 4, transpose, that will go into that elevator. Oh, there's only 2. I forgot about that. I could have... Everything is combining in a 2 belt, then I need to split these 2 belts into 4 to make sure I don't overload a single cannon. So I'm actually, I didn't think it through. I'm gonna end up with a little bit of extra space, so basically I can go kind of like that, and then I could probably put the elevator over here. Oh, and then those 2 can go on the ground. Yeah, that was the whole... Actually, all of these can go on the ground now, and then that'll simplify it. Yep, and then I think I still need a space there to get the belts to work, because I think the belt will automatically connect. Actually, let's try it. I think, yeah, it's gonna automatically connect. Okay, and that's, yeah, either way it gets raised or it gets moved over one. But that I can do. So this will kind of be the same thing. Where that'll split. Okay. Perfecto. Let me copy this stuff. It's gonna give me more than I need, which is fine. I have new buttons over here to go like this. Down a level. Excellent. Okay. I think that worked. Let me get some stands down so I can see. I now have stands available. Up here, F3, F1. Let's build my little staircase so I can, my scaffolding, and I messed it up by one. Okay. I overcompensated. I felt like I always miss by one, so I wanted to F1, then 4. It's not connected because it's got to go like that, but it's got to go like that, and then that one I'll go like this, and then this output will just be pretty straightforward. It'll just go like that, and get rid of those, and then it looks like I'm missing some belts. I'm missing one below. That will go like this, and that's correct, but I could turn this. I don't need to, so F4, then I want it to go in at the bottom, rotate like that. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, and then that will connect. Okay, excellent. Extra belts. What was this from? Oh, that was from my copy and paste. That's right. Copy and paste. Okay, so now that belt is extra. His belts feel like they're going so fast. Okay, so that means... No, it's just this belt, dude. It's just that belt. Don't freak out. Yeah, why are none of those connected, dude? That is salty. Those are all connected. Dude, there's some bugs in this game right now. It's like minor things, you know? Or it feels minor. But it's still like huge quality of life. See, those connected. Why didn't those belts connect, you know? Maybe I ran over them with my belt command. Okay, so this works. I just figured out how to get it to squish in better. And I got a extra belt here. So this will come here. This belt is going to be an F1 and then a 6 will come like this. And then when it splits, I can bring this all back one. So now... Oh, don't do that. Okay, I'll fix it. Whatever. I could have just copied this and then... Okay, go like that, go like that. There we go. I was able to bring it back by one. Yep. That looks nice and clean. Okay. And then, yep, money goes on one side. So this is basically... What is this? 150... so 450... planks per second fed from wood. 450 planks per second fed from wood. Linear. Let's make a blueprint of this. I don't have that key on this keyboard. I will have to reach over to my other keyboard to hit H. I forgot about that. I was looking at all the different keybinds and I didn't catch that. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting to try to type it. I'm gonna... Yeah. I need the regular keyboard in the lap. Okay. While you're out of the way. There we go. Okay, 450 minutes into my shore cannon. Okay. Oh, that whole thing again. Okay, so it's skinny, tall, at ceiling, combined, and splits 450 per minute planks into 4 cannons. And then, yeah, it's 450, so, because that one's getting split evenly, so that should be 75 up, 75 down, so 150, so yeah, it should really be perfectly split 40 cannons evenly. So what will that be? Basically, it's 12 and a half, but that's kind of weird, so it's 112, we'll just say. Yeah, ideally, I don't know. I kind of want to make this longer, but I just needed something now. Okay, I want to rotate this, so I'll go this way, and then these cannons are about 1, 2, 3, 4, so I could put them, I could put 2 here, probably. That's what I need to do. It's not like I need to crowd this area, per se. That one's doing my rock salt. I think I can still shoot through it. So what I'm thinking is 1, 2, 3. Maybe put 2 down, but I gotta go get sigil and some more steel. And I think I have this guy over here to buy stuff. So sigil and then steel. I can't buy that. I may have a mission too. Okay. Yeah, it's plenty urgent. Bulk request? No. We need soap. Soap is contentious. Did I ever make a storage box out of soap? Where am I putting soap in the shop? Maybe that's my issue. Do I have soap in the shop anywhere? I think it's over here, right? Yeah, that's soap. Soap gets kind of first priority. Oh, I did make a box. That's right. Like, I knew this was an issue. I don't know if that was enough. I think that's enough. Let's get out here. Yep, okay. Inventory is this G1 button because it's not quite on here. Organize. Okay. Why do I have so much rope? It seems suspicious. Okay, so now I just gotta put money to these. Maybe if I'm gonna build like 2 or 3 of these, I can combine these to like a single buying station and just belt it through. Let's make sure these cannons can reach. Yeah, so those can't reach the upper ones, but that's okay. I think these can reach. Yep, those can reach those, and they can reach the top one, so that's about the right distance. And then these were sized to basically take 180, I think, but it'll handle extra. So if I do 2, because 2 of those will be maybe 240, because I'm just under 480, so I can put 2 into each one for sure. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm gonna put 2 down. Definitely want another one, and then extract that. And then I saved this, right? Yeah, I should have this as a, and then this will be a little bit closer up right there. I'll make these line up very nice. I probably should test this before I get too far down the road. Let's just buy a few to make sure everything's working. Some logs are going up to each level, so that's good. I gotta set this to logs. I forgot to do that in the blueprint, but it's all good. Let's do a few there. So for these, let me take these all off. This was just my extra supply boxes, so let's take that out. Okay, did I set these? I did not. So those 2 will do the bottom one. These back 2 will do the second level, and I'm not getting cannons. Why no cannon? Cannon no good? Belts broken? How did belts break? Dude, I am very upset right now. What the freak is going on with this game, dude? This is like almost rage quit. I was using these cannons earlier to feed these. My goodness. Alright, oh my goodness. F16. Dude, this is ridiculous. These were absolutely working before. F16. Testing my patience, that's for sure. F27. Rotate. May as well make sure these are good. Alright, F16. Alright, F27. F27. Rotate. Escape. F1. Okay. But why are you guys... Oh, because I moved them. That's fair. But you didn't go back to your neutral positions. Okay. Now these guys, let's do 3rd level. 3rd level. Probably don't need to get this close. 4th level. 4th level. And then maybe I'll leave that top one open for some mushrooms. Because once I get this sorted, let's see. I need 3, 5. No, 3, 3 for beams. Rotate. Don't need that one. I need... This one is perfect, so... Oh yeah, I don't even need that. I just stack them. These are all just stackable. Alright, let's see how we did for the day. Do a mission. We should be getting more of these made now, so this... I feel confident I can probably bring this up to the 3rd floor, but yeah, or my first actual floor. So 706 versus 348. So even buying a whole bunch of logs, dude, that's so cheap to get planks that way versus mushrooms if I really don't need mushrooms. I mean, I can always use mushrooms to make this, but I need soap. I got sort of a soap production, but anyway. Okay. Very profitable. Face this way. Not that it matters too much, but it's just nice to, when I zoom in. Salt is upstairs. I got some turquoise down here. I don't have any relics for sale right now, it looks like. We'll go check on that to make sure it's working. Oh, I always forget to pin it. Or sometimes I used to pin it when I was about to turn it in. Alright, turquoise and salt. Turquoise, and salt is upstairs. I've got that. Is this salt? Yeah, salt looks so much like powder. Yeah, it's a few extra. Okay. Let's get back down here, turn this in. Okay. Doing really good on money. I'm gonna put a little bit of silver out, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'll put that. Oh, no. Dang it. Bake. Okay. I just need to, because this doesn't know what to do with it, so I can just put that back down. That stayed set. Okay. And then F16 belt. Okay. 69. Okay. Alright, I feel a little bit better now, so that will get my, whatever these are called, potions going. So now I can quickly make another copy of, or another stack of these. Tea. What I can do is put it like that, and then what I have to do is feed these differently. So the output of these is 30 per minute. That's 60. It's basically 180 for these, which will feed 3 of these. Each of these is 60, so that's 180. So what I need to do is, I don't need to, but I'm going to put this, add up, and these are 6. That will go like that. So that'll feed just those 3. Then this next layer, I need to get rid of that. Probably should just, yeah, I'm going to end up switching all of this. That's fine though. So let me just put a receiver. I think it's, sorry, F2 number 7 right here. And then I'll get my fingers in the right position. This one feeds that. This will give me more space for my belts. Probably I'll need to, I guess this 3rd level I can belt over the top of this. Ideally, I pull this box back. Let's just plan for that. I will put, oh, I have it on my bar now, so F1, 3, rotate. Okay, so now this is gonna get painful, but I can go like this, like that. It's not so bad with those buttons. And then that belts in correctly. So this is 180, and that'll do basically, I think, 6 of these, right? Or 9. That'll do 9 of these, so, 3, 6, 9. And then 3 of these setups will do 9. Slight issue, not that big of an issue, but basically these... Oh, I forgot I took that off. Number 7. Let's fix that for sure. I mean, I'm still backed up in brine, so... Or whatever this is called. I need to get more of this. But basically these are 6, 12, 18, 24, and then 2 times 24, just to do the math. And then this is, every 3 of these is 24, so technically this setup here with all this rock salt will only feed 6 of these 9. So this setup here, just like this, will feed all 9. This setup will only feed 3. And then this setup will feed 6, so if I doubled this whole output, then I could do 2 of these, or no, this was 9. Yeah, this does 9. Oh, that's this whole setup, yeah. So if I double this output It'd be 2 of those, but it would be 3 of these, which would divide evenly. And then I would need 9 of these. So anyway, we're going to set it up for 3. And then when I go upstairs, I'm going to probably double, or I might triple this, right? Like 3 layers tall. 3 of these. Because I actually... What else do I have for... Let's do a quick side quest. I think that's my highest producing fertilizer. I don't know if I get other fertilizers that produce more. I guess there's this one. So I'm not going to try to probably min-max this too much. What I probably just need to do, because I can pretty easily just take half of this setup. So I might take half of this setup and then build another one on top of here. And then that would give me 9. So I think that's going to be the better solution, is build just another half of this. I think this issue here is I'm not getting enough speed, so I need to bring this back by 1, and then I need to basically put another cannon down. So this is F3 number 2. What is this? I'm gonna bring this over here, my stuff back into cannon. That's been okay. Do I have room? I kind of have room, or I wanna do. Yeah, I guess so. F16. Okay. Let me at least fix that, and then I'm gonna add another cannon because I think I'm exceeding a single cannon's belt speed. Come on. It gives me the spot. Okay. And this is F2 for rotate. Okay. 6. F16. Okay. These I need to feed. I guess this is fine. Yeah, I'll feed that one over here. Okay, so I think that will increase this throughput a little bit. This is still backed up. Yep, okay. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I need these copied twice. And then I need to put a feeder for this one right here. So that's F27, like this. That will get belted around F16. Come on, go this way, and then go like that. Okay, and then another feeder, F2, F27. Okay, and then belts, F16. Okay, now on this side, I've got this set up. It's partially set up. Let's go this way first. I'm gonna have to go over it. That's fine. Okay. 6. I come up here, go to this one, and split into 3. And then this one, yep, because it'll be like this. Elevator down to right here. F14 for my elevators. Okay. And then let's do this real quick. Okay. Yeah, because I have a backup of this, even though this can only feed 9, I have a huge backup, so it's going to take a while before this drains. Actually, no, 9 is perfectly this. Actually, I have way too much of that. That's why I don't worry about it running out of fertilizer. Okay, so I'm going to plumb this through, and then we'll need to... I'm missing... That's fine. I just put it slightly in the wrong spot. Not a big deal. I guess that's incorrect. F14 out at the bottom and at the top. Okay. Now I need to put... What was that? That was to feed this. This is just one of these. So now I need to triple this monstrosity. Again, probably didn't need to do this. Why? Oh, because I don't have money plumbed through. That's right. I think I'm going to end up... Go ahead and I'm going to turn this back on. This is going to be an expensive day, but I just need my potions to really be backed up all the time. And it's nowhere near backed up, so... Because I want to get this ready for building upstairs. So let me... What do I want to do? Just cannon money, I guess. I'll do it over here. And cannons are F24. I'll just cannon money. It's going to be slightly easier. Alright, that'll get that production going again. What do I even have in here? This is... Oh, there's some extra yeast. I forgot. I had it there. I keeping it over there, so I'll take it out. And then I guess... probably should just condense this down. I don't know. Losing my mind sometimes. The biggest bottleneck is going to be this. This is just to feed one of these things. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. That just feeds one row of this. So I need 3 more or 2 more of these. And then these were, I think, 180 per layer. And that, is that right? Nah, let me try to find one that's active. 30, because it's really sized for these. There's extra grinder. I did an extra grinder. That one's active. 15. Yeah, so 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Yeah, so 180 per layer is technically what my output is. I just have a little bit of extra grinders. So I have 5 layers with 180. So those 5 layers, I think, could do, because what is that? Sorry. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, so this takes up 2 layers, and then 2 more layers could do another one of these, and then I would just be short half of the next assembly, so I can do 1.5 more of these out of this if I have this full of wood. And it's not quite full yet. This top layer is not fully active, but I could definitely double it. And then the sand is really sized for, I think, 180 as well. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Actually, no, that was 240, 240. That's right. Which is 480. And then, see, 40. So that's 2.6. So 480. I would basically need to double that, and that'll match what I have output here. So I need to kind of double this. Right now I'm getting extra sand. Well, I'm putting sand into this thing for now because I do want to kind of see what all. I want these to all back up just so I can actually see what each layer is. So I'm just gonna keep supplying sand so I can see, because that I don't think gets me all the way. Yeah, there's one more after that. So let me put another one down, because I believe, yeah, that only spit one out. But yeah, so those are the diamonds. That's how many layers I need, and then this is going to be fun. But I want to fix this first, or I want to basically maximize this. So I think what I'll do is I may redevelop this a little bit. I might cut this in. Well, these don't really matter. It's just the belt speeds. And again, I had to do it this way because this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 240. So this should be just 240 into that splitter. And then that's why I had to do this, because the cannons are 120 each. Oh, but it's only getting sand, so that actually should have been fine. It's only getting 120 sand. So I didn't need to split those. I was just concerned about this congestion. I guess what I should do is temporarily, because I got a little bit of space here and I've got my clay plumbed through. Let me, because I'm kind of delaying, because building more sand is quite the task. I need glass. I put all my glass away, I guess. Or I used it all. It's gonna take, let's put one down. And then should free up more of this throughput. It'll give me a little bit more of a backlog again, because this can only feed 6 of these, so having a little bit of extra backup is good. Now, again, like as always, this is my bottleneck, so I really should have brought this over to the left more, but I can just plumb the 3rd and 4th layer down. Because it should be set up correctly. So one layer is feeding 3, 6. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, yep. And then sand-wise, you know, one layer is 180. I have this thing dividing perfectly into 180, so that should be fine. And then for now, I was just taking extra sand from, it's leapfrogging, but I have one of these setups here. This has a lot of extra sand. You know, it's barely flowing through, but this one, I believe I was doing it correctly with 2 cannons, but it still seems to be slow. I feel like I'm going to copy this setup because I think I like this one better. And I think that I was confused earlier because I tried to find sand And I didn't see it in here. Or I was looking for this symbol. That's all my new stuff. Those are sorters. I wonder if I I don't know. I've tried to be careful about my game saves and reloads, but I don't really need these priority things, so we'll just select from down here. I'm gonna get a little bit extra, but actually I want to start from right here, come to this side. I guess I'm gonna get a column with it, and then I think that's okay. I'll get a little extra. Oh, I definitely want that and that. Okay, so this blueprint is a keyboard. So this is sand, good old classic sand. Where art thou, sand? Should be up here somewhere. It's like one of the first things you do. There it is. Okay, yeah. Sand, 240 per minute, vertical. Alright, so it's tall, square, sand comes out on two sides. It uses the version 1 grinders. Actually, I need to clean it up a little bit, so that's fine. Let's get some wood, some nails, sigil. I'll just go downstairs. Alright, so we need big gears, nails, planks. Big gears are in this box. Organize. I ended up with a whole bunch of that on my inventory. I need some planks. I'll just grab these. I need to clean up a few small items I don't need. Fills. Sometimes it's just more hassle to put that stuff back. What else do I need? Nails and a sigil. Nails. I'll grab a sigil from upstairs. There was a buying thing at the bottom. So we can make some more sand over here in this corner. I had a feeling there was stuff in there. Oh, that was probably a lot of extra charcoal. I'll put that right here. I got a new box. F1, 3, rotate. I'll just put it here. Back one. G, fill it up. G, E, fill it up. Okay. Can I get rid of chamomile over here? This is probably full, but what I can do is put it like that. Get rid of all of that. Okay, that helps. Alright. Build latest. So this basically... Those are my outputs. Yeah, output on that side, output on that side. Oh. Alright, let's see where we're at for the day. And then we'll ramp up clay production. So I'm going to at least double it, and then I'll probably go upstairs to rebuild this whole setup in a more condensed version. And then, yeah, once I start building upstairs, I'm basically going to rebuild. Oh, apologies. You can pause the video if you need to, or if you'd like to see where I ended up. Okay, so we'll cannon some stuff down. I need to clean this up slightly, so let's put it there. Clean this up, and then I want this to come out this way. Clean that up, and then let's make this one come out this way. Clean that up, so now it's nice and linear. Yeah, it's a little bit more square. What I could try to like double this up. You know, I could put, let's see how wide they are. I'm just curious. This is my mind thinking about different ideas, you know? Yeah, I feel like that's too wide. That's 1, 2, 2 over there. 1, 2, 3 on this side. And then and then that's the small beam, right? The other thing I could do, which is a little funky, is I could build like another processing layer, so I could use, I'll just kind of show a prototype. Let's see. Sorry, all my keys are different, so I'm reminding myself. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Ooh, that's actually not that far off. Well, I guess it's about the same. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, which is the same. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it is actually square. Okay. Rotate. Yeah, so that's actually pretty good there. So I could build, and then, okay, and then what I'm thinking here, because I do kind of like the idea of making this even taller for upstairs. This right here basically would be there. Yeah, that makes it really wide. think it'd be easier just to build lab stands up and go like this. You know, I just build lab stands up and then put a couple of these down this way. So I think this would be better to give me my working area. The main issue, it's not a super big issue, is because I did these this way, I had to put them over here to fit all the ones I needed. Okay. Maybe I'll do that when I go upstairs. Because this is much better. This is the same output as this monstrosity, but again, I got confused because of that. I knew I had sand somewhere, but I couldn't find it. Okay, this is cleaned up, so let's make a new version of this. So this will come over here. Is there enough room? Maybe, if I had the materials. It would be all the way against the wall, essentially, but I could fit another one if I want to. Or I could cut this in half and just do the half I need. I kind of like that idea as well. Okay, let's get some money down here. 3 fingers are in the right spot. I want F2, F1. No, it's F2, 7, F2, 7. Rotate. That's set to rocks. I probably will need to use catapults. Unfortunately, I can cannon the first one. What is this doing? That's cannoning rocks. I could cannon some more rocks off of it. Or I could take some rocks off of this belt. Oh, that's probably an even easier process. Is to, I can move this down by 1. I'm going to leave it compact in case I do want to add another one. This was me experimenting with how to make this more dense, but I already made it more dense. I don't know, I tried to redesign it with these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe, sorry, I think my math is off. I think that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's 6. That's right. That 6 is equal to one of these. This whole thing is equal to 2 of these. Because this is just 6 and 6. And then each side is 240, 120, 240. So this is 1 belt speed. And yeah, then the bottom half is 1 belt. And that's why these are separate. So this is 240. That's 240. That's right. So each one of those, this is equal to one of these, that's equal to one of these. Okay, I still might try to rebuild this up even further and make it higher. Oh, the other thing I can do is I can lab stand over those if I wanted. Or I just kind of build these on top of those. I could put those underneath, but this doesn't give me a lot of surface area. But that could still be the bottom layer, and then, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So if I made it 1 wider, I could have 2 of these underneath. I don't know. All right, let's just plumb this in. We're just gonna do it simple-ish. I am going to use a F1, F4, and then I want to make sure I don't accidentally feed it onto that belt, so let's go. Oh, and it's the wrong direction anyway. Transform. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Go up a layer, go like this. Get rid of all of that. Then I need, see, F4. It'll take me a little while to get rid to remember that. It's gonna be a lot of rocks on a belt, but it's a little bit simpler than getting money down here. And these are whatever, 600 each versus silver. You know, getting silver on a belt is expensive. Okay, so this sand now can feed. So that's 240. 240 is 6, 12, 18. Yeah, see, that's the annoying part. It only feeds 3 plus a little. I do want another one here. So let's go grab materials. I just need gears and planks. Let's grab some gears first. Do I have a mission? I do have a mission. Oh, hey, I have planks over here too. Planks and gears. One-stop shop. I don't think that's enough planks though. Yeah, I need a lot more planks. Okay. And bulk order? No, random request. A few bandages. I think I have everything else on me. Yep, perfect amount. So a few bandages. Why am I not getting bandages in this shop? Oh, there's bandages. Where are my bandages coming? Oh, they're coming from the back one. That's right. I was waiting for this to finish and then I could start taking this down. That was my old bandage supply line. Oh. Yep, see there's nothing there. Yeah, my bandages are in this box. I just need a few. Oh, and few. Not quite enough. Here, let's just do this and then I'll return what I don't need. Put them in the shop. Bandages. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go upstairs, finish this. Yep, I can fit it in here, that's fine. We'll just do that. And then, yeah, I need to copy this. That goes like that. Yep, okay. That takes my output around. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it simple. Just go like this. And then I picked up a few. Okay, so now that's a lot of sand. So now I should be able to copy most of this spaghetti monster. I'll have to clean it up a little bit. I might need to. Luckily, I have enough material. Oh, no way. Biggest blunder of my life. That just gave me a lot of material I didn't really want. Okay. I'm missing a lot of planks and a lot of gears. And I'm gonna have a whole bunch of extra material on me I need to feed back in. More planks. That's not doing anything. I think I still want to be making this stuff. Okay. F3, 6, rotate. You will buy stone. Buy a few. F1, 6, rotate. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that stopped. What kind of random stuff do I have in here? Iron? That's expensive. I should put it somewhere. Okay, gears are in this box. Organize. I'm getting there. This is good, man. Alright, so this is not condensed at all, but really, I don't know who that is calling me. You can do it a voicemail or somewhere else. Okay, so now for sand, I need to do my weird... I guess each one of these is 120, so yeah, I technically need to add these together and then divide by 3 again, so to get 240, and then I'll just go from there, and then this is my combined line. I'll just bring that one over, and then let me clean up these little pigtails. Okay, to see where do they go in, so this is just... I'll probably just need to take the top layer off, so let me... this is going to be difficult to do without... It's going to select the bottom too. This isn't going to work. I guess what I can do is I can copy it all. And then that way when I paste it back in... So if I make a copy of it, and then I can go delete stuff and... Oopsie. Get an idea of what's happening underneath. Okay, so yeah, this one is dividing, so this is 180 sand. So this will divide into 3, 6, 12, 18, 6, 12, 18. What I probably need to do is turn these... Oh no, this was that supply over there. I don't mind those feeding that one. So now I have, oh yeah, I had to divide by 3, then add 2 back together. So divide by 3, and then this one is gonna come back around, and then I kind of need to do the same thing. Divide by 3. Oopsie. And then this one will combine here in the middle, and then these two can feed this one over here. So 6, 12, 8, 8. 16, 24, no, that's not correct. 6, 12, 18, yeah, 18, 24 divided by 3 is 6, and then when you add 2 together, no, 24 divided by 3 is 8, and then you add 2 together, it gets you 16, and then that can feed these 3 here. That's going to give me extra belts, so I'm going to have to delete the belts underneath, and then I can copy that top layer back in. Or just rebuild it. Might be a better... No, that's supposed to go, so... I guess, no, that's correct. Yep. I was looking at the elevators up top, not the belts underneath. Yeah, underneath, that's the middle, and then it gets split into 3 there. Yeah, I'll probably just rebuild this. Not too worried. Okay, so that's the divide by 3 over here, so that's pretty easy. This, whatever, I'll come this way over like that. This is extra charcoal that I'll plumb in. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay, I'm still short 1. That's right, I needed to make half one of these. Should I be splitting this? Is this one backed up? This one I think is just feeding these 3. That seems to be backed up. Maybe I split that because no, 240 only goes to 120. I need 180. That's why I did it like that. So that's getting 240, but there's really a little extra. Okay, well, I don't quite have enough for all of these. Maybe nuke the 3 down on the end, because I feel like that's for 1, that's for 1. Let me... Oh yeah, I need to just nuke this stuff. Basically, these layers are just gonna fall the belts down. Oopsie. So layer number 2 is supposed to feed these 2 directly. Okay, so layer number 2, yep, just feeds both of those. Okay, here we go. Good, good. So that's layer number 2, then layer number 3. I guess I'll leave those. That's whatever. Yeah. I just need more sand, and then that means I need to plug this one actually. So these 2 get combined, and then I want to combine them. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you for the confirmation. That would have been devastating. So this is once I combine it, this will combine for 160 into there, and then this one will feed from this. Yeah, I'll have to build another 1/1.5 of those. Okay, at least I have this ready, so I can plumb layer number 3. Come like this, elevator down. It's number 4 now. I'll do these belts first. Divides in half, and then I can do this belt. Yeah, so I should probably build 2 more of those, and then I can feed this one, plus I need, because that's layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, this is layer 4, layer 5 can do 2 more of these, and then 2 more of those. I'll actually feed that perfectly because I'll have 2 there. Oh, let's get these plumbed in here. I think these are going to go the other direction actually, so let's do this. Gee, yes, I'll take all of that, thank you, good sir. These are gonna just come through. I'm just gonna feed these all directly, because this should be 160, so I just want to switch the belt direction real quick. It's a little easier to do it when I can see it. This is a number 4 now, I remember the first time. Excellent. Probably could have done it slightly different. Oh, I forgot again already. And I guess technically the way I did this one, I could have one of those if I wanted. Yeah, and I didn't even need those 2 lab stands, but anyway. 1/6. Okay. I have number 2 plumbed up. I didn't use any of this, so let's nuke that. I'll just catapult money over for these 2, so... Alright, let's see how we did. Do a mission. Okay. Yeah, this is a huge amount of setup. This is a lot of growth potion, so... Ideally, this is going to feed a lot of the factory for quite a while. I might not need to do any more, actually. Even with all that expanse. Yeah, just logs, dude. Logs are in rock. It's cheap, you know. I guess it's expensive, relatively. So that's 760 versus 690. So a little bit unprofitable because of all the rocks today. Yeah, maybe we'll pause here. So, but I do need to plumb in the next layer. So let's do... Because I still have some sand, and then lab stand here, and then let's do a few like that, and then these. I'm out of nails. Can I finish the belts at least? Belts, elevator out at the bottom. I can at least get this one flowing. Okay, so that'll get this one going. So, did I do the math right? So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Yeah. So all of that's needed just to feed one level. One level technically. Now with 2 levels, that gets me to 6 of these. And then I think that's technically how much this can do. I still have a lot of backup here. Okay, yeah, doing... And then this next one, I won't quite have... Like, I'm already missing... I can plumb in some charcoal. Or I don't have... I just have a little bit of random sand. Okay. Let's do the mission real quick. Ooh, finally, a bulk order. Make some real money. Alright. We'll start on my left. Some mortar, which... I may not have been making any. Yeah, way behind on mortar. Let's put... Do I have any stones here? No, let's take a couple. Oh, that's probably more than I wanted to grab. One from here, though. Okay. That will help increase production. Get some more mortars. Alright, we'll have to come back for those. Turquoise, transformation, then gears or bearings. I just need 40, so let's see if I can split that down. 28. A transformation potion. Actually, sorry, that was this, right? Transformation, yeah. I just need 60, so 25 and 12 gets me kind of close. The last one is copper bearings, which are this box back here. Okay, let's check on mortises, I should say. I am not getting any. No, it's going. It's like one of those things. I kind of want it to feed itself, you know, but I have these boxes in the way. I guess what I can do is flood it. There we go. Oh yeah, and then I can always manually flood it. Probably, yeah, I don't necessarily want to take down this whole stand. Where do I have some rocks sitting around? Let's copy these, go upstairs, make some mortises real quick. So I know I've got a line I can access with some rock on it. That's got mixed stuff. Maybe over here? Kind of. Can kind of access it, but it's not. It's sort of tucked inside of itself. Yeah, maybe not. I thought I may have had some. Hey, here's a little bit I can take from this line real quick, as should have. I'll escape here in a second, but you should have. It's just enough for a box. Yeah, those should have those. That's fine. I'll still half the capacity. By the time I go back downstairs, maybe I'll have enough. I mean, I need 32, and the shop is getting a lot. These just keep going into the shop, basically stealing a few out of the shop's mouth. It's over here. 6. I need 11 more. Okay. Have to come back to that here in a second. Yeah, dude, I'm excited to mess with this. So this is all the layers I need. The reason I wanted this prototype here is I was going to put these boxes out so I can see what's in each box, essentially, so I know which layer. And this will be my prototype area, but I basically just need to catch it or steal one from each layer, or once this gets one, you know, and I'll just have sand keep going through. Well, it's very slow when you're doing just this dumb linear method. Exponentially slow, actually. It's like a power of 2 method. So we're backing up over here. This is backing up. This is backed up. That's all backed up. That's backed up. Why is that all backed? Because sand is backed up. Sand should not be backed up. Math should be correct. I think it's just backed up because stuff was a little bit imbalanced. It seems like it. Doesn't it? I feel like I should just add another 3 to my belts. I think I'm gonna do that. How many do I got? Just 1 point. Feels like a waste, but I kind of need just a little bit more throughput. It's like barely 1% more, but who knows? Maybe that will do the trick and it'll free up a lot of stuff I built around 240. Right, let's see how we're doing. Probably good. Yeah, let's I'll leave this in case I need to turn it on again, but I'll leave that. Okay, let's go turn this in. Bulk order, or good money. Okay, let's look at some research. I haven't looked at my research in a while. The other thing I really need before I go upstairs is my black powder. So black powder is, what's that, quicklime plus charcoal. Ooh, hey, guess what? I have extra charcoal now. And what is that, lime? Let's go find those. So this one is from ground up rocks. That's kind of annoying. I'll have to grind up some more rocks. We'll have to do the math on that here in a little bit. And then the other one is this, which I have some extra basically from, where am I? Lost. Yeah, no, this is the right area. Like, I just didn't recognize it with all this wood. So this is starting to back up. I'm still barely halfway there. Yeah, I've got lots of charcoal. Where's that box? That box is over there. I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna bring it over here. Or, yeah, I feel like this is not gonna be enough area. I feel like, yeah, I kind of put myself in a corner with all of this monstrosity. I could go downstairs. That's an idea. Just bring this belt over that way and go downstairs, maybe poke a hole in the floor. I think, fortunately, that's touching. Yeah, I don't really have a good floor panel unless I pull up one of these. Like this one would be good, because I don't think I'm going to build anything else right here. I mean, I may, if I build more over here, I'll just bring it over this way. So let's open this for now. And then maybe I can bring that charcoal over here and down. Let's do escape F3, F2. I thought I had it in here. Okay, let's add it back in to my specialty tab on F3. I want my little, oh, 'cause I decided I don't use it very often, but I kind of do. Number 5. Yeah, I gotta raise it up one. And then I think that's going to be the right layer. Yeah, that's the right spacing. And then basically 1, 5. Oh, because I'm out of nails. Nails. Let's get rid of this copper coin while I'm down here. Taking up inventory space. Oh, I missed my jump. Parkour. Alright. Oh, that was a waste. Okay. Back to where we were. So let's do a 5. Tall one, does not really matter. I'll just do a short one here. Let's do a specialty, rotate. I think that's the right level. Basically, now I'm gonna try to guesstimate F1 4. It's gonna be on the border, and I'm out of ropes. I'm out of planks, actually. Interesting. If only I knew a place making planks. I'm just kidding. I know quite a few. Do that. Just want a few. I don't want to go very far. I think that was enough. Okay. I'll go downstairs here in a second because I'm going to have to plumb stuff in. Actually, I'm going to run out of this quite fast, so not enough. Alright, let's go downstairs. Let's go to my proper supply box. How are we doing over here? So we're only halfway through this box. Yeah, so this setup here is like 3 of these, but I had such a supply from early game. I haven't bothered trying to ramp that up. That whole assembly is for making copper. Where am I at? I'm over here. We kinda, yeah, I almost forgot the whole reason I'm going downstairs. I'm going downstairs because I have extra. I should really go upstairs, actually, with my extra. That's even smarter. So floor panels, I never put floor panels back, so let's get those here. Floor panels will be F3 5, F3 4. Okay, so now I gotta try to. This is 2 off of the pillar. Hey, look, I don't have anything, so let's do this. Let's try to guesstimate. Actually, I don't need to do this then, so I can pull it from right over here and just go up. So I can just go up from here, and then this will give me. Yeah, I'm excited to work on the 4th floor, so I'd rather spend some time. Let's go work on the 4th floor, shall we? Transform. I don't know. I'm just gonna guesstimate. Do I have room to put a staircase over here? I kind of feel like I should. A staircase. Yeah, this one. Let's go in this direction, so I guess technically this is where I'm supposed to put it. Oh yeah, I forgot I put these big panels down. I'm gonna remove those for the exact reason I'm about to. Okay. Oh yeah, I found out how to do this too. So this one, I'm just gonna give me a little bit of a space here. But how to connect these. So basically I need to get, I think I figured it out. So I can make it go down, but then I need to look in the right area. I don't know. I think it was something like this where I make it go down, but I gotta stand up and then look at this and then tell it to go down. No, because it's still looking at the midpoint. So if I look over here, tell it to go up. That's how we do it. Okay, back a little bit right here. Tell it to go up. Figured it out. Figured it out. Holy smokes. Okay. So I need to look pretty far down. Tell it to come up. And yep, I gotta... It's probably not gonna work because of my angle. Oh, BR. Rotate, rotate, rotate. I guess I could just cheat and go right there. Again, it's like sort of cheating, but it's not free floating. Like I can't remove that panel, but... And do I get stuck? I do get stuck. That... I need to add one more, so let me copy this top step. Copy the top step. Thank you. Copy the top step. There we go, that's good. Let's go test this one down here. That one's good. Okay. Okay, there's the third floor. Now F3, 5, F3, 4. Let's do some rapid firing. Try to. Gotta go there. Let's get a column down so I know where my columns are, so I don't get lost later trying to put columns. That was a weird snap. It's like, I wonder what it's connecting to right there. It's like weird spots in the building. That's kind of cool though. Alright, I think those are it. That all looks good. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's go back to floor tiles. Doing some flooring. Hardwood flooring guy again. I did that a while back in my life. Alright, now I gotta go over there. Okay. Oh, we're way over there. And I am nowhere near high enough. I'm gonna guess how tall I need to go. Nowhere near where I need to be. Okay, so the best way to do this is too fast, come from that side. Yeah, it's hard when you don't have these bridges in, but luckily I'm able to build over the stairs now. Tall enough. This is sweet. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna look at these buildings as soon as I get up to this column, and I'm gonna go look at how expensive those buildings are. If I remember right, there are like 12 silver or 12 gold or something. Oh, this is my... I know it's up here. It's up here. Oh, look, it's almost perfect. Okay. Number 4. Let's purposely go around it. Okay. Dude, I'm so excited I can build over this. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna lose support. Yep, I'm losing support. But maybe it'll now let me? No. Interesting. Not enough support. Yeah. Sorry. Now I'm like experimenting with how far I can go over here. Okay. Out of materials. Alright. So that's awesome. And then I do want to... Oh yeah. I should have paid attention. Yeah. So obviously this is my layout. And then I need to line it up with one of these gray things to get it to line up with the edge. So if I want it in the corner, it's on top of this guy. Or if I just bring it over one... a couple. So if I bring it there, and then I can do a couple more. Let's see, F1, S5, yes, TT. Okay, because it gave me all the materials. Yeah, I'm out of material hardcore. It's got like nothing. Okay, I need all of the planks. All of the planks organized. Oh yeah, this was a whole side quest of I was gonna do this to put a storage box down. That's the whole reason I was doing this. Okay, let's do teleoperating procedures. So I need this to go this way. Right there. Look at that, man. Expert operator. I need to connect a belt down there. Oh, I guess we're falling down. I was gonna try to... Oh, and I missed. And I missed. Yeah. I know. Okay. Now, let's see if we can do it correctly from down here. This is the challenging part, because you think you're tall enough, like... It seems like you're tall enough right there, but I feel like you have to go one more. Oh, dang it. It just clicked me the wrong direction. I'm gonna end up with a whole bunch of charcoal in the elevator again. Alright, let's delete the elevator. I'll go upstairs. And then I just need to remember I need to come over to the left one. So profit, we are at 6, 7, 8, 30. Just under 830. And expenses was 770, so only about 100 silver quest rewards made us profitable there. Yep. That's already full. Yeah, I know, you're giving me all the charcoal. I guess while I'm here, let's take as much as I can take, and then I'll go upstairs and fill up a new box. So I should be able to build this way, so I'll just put it over here by this hole. F13. Really? Goodness. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Running around and getting material. Try to be organized, you know, or try to... Okay, since we're down here, we'll do this. Transformation, see if that's enough. Oh, yeah, that's plenty. Let's see if I can give it back faster than it can fill up. Yes, okay. I have some of these on me, I really don't need them. Do those as well. Interesting. Copper. Coins. That's a... Okay, it's... the right thing there. Let's go upstairs. That was me experimenting with different stuff. Alright, let's try to get this correct. So this needs to be over one here. Okay, so that'll help line me up. So now, yeah, I need that little square. I accidentally clicked on that one. So 4, 1, 4. Yep, that's accurate. So that lab stand there. Okay. Now we're in business. Let's do an F13. Okay, I was gonna say, dude, that's such a long elevator. It takes so long. It's crazy. And then I feel like we're gonna need a lot of these until I get my system set up. So let's just do this. I want to make sure basically this will take whatever it gives me. This is just the top layer, so you know when those things are cooking, it's building material for this layer, so that's pretty good. We're seeing enough wood in here. I mean, the other sides are backed up, so this whole process is if that backs up, that'll back up, these will back up, and then it'll just come up to this higher level. Alright, let's look at our recipe. What's our record time at? So, I don't know how far we'll get with this, but we can start looking, so that'll give me what I need there, so we can start building out the next two. So the other elevator I do want to bring up, probably right next to it, is going to be for potions. I'll just build this up a little bit. Man, alright, I'm going down. Okay, that's a decent enough height, and then I can elevator it up, or I could put a catcher. I think is what I need to do, is just put another catcher here, and then priority. Yeah, this is filling up. That is fantastic. I guess what I'll do is I'll put another one. So this is F24. Do this, and then I'll target. I didn't put it down. Alright, I need a catcher, 7, like that. And then we're going to start just bringing these up top so I can have the best fuel possible. Excellent. And then I think I need to copy this recipe, right? And this is brine? No, I need gray stuff. The gray stuff is not brine, because that's brine. I need this, which is coming from rock. So I need to... I thought I did this setup. I think it's over here for soap. So soap uses that. Soap, this isn't what I need. That's where am I using that? Maybe I'm not using it anywhere. Yeah, it's not used anywhere yet, so I haven't really made this. So basically I just need my most efficient, you know, rock grinder. Just gotta cook it, and then it's gotta grind it. Right now, the only place I'm doing that, I think, are these things. These are doing this, you know, and that just goes into these assemblies. But then now I got to do another step where I take that and put it through an extractor. So I'll probably just rebuild this upstairs with the good material, and then it'll probably need to feed itself. Alright, we got so much room to build stuff now, and I still have room to expand. Okay, so we start with blast furnace. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? Alright, I need to start rebuilding all of these materials upstairs, but I need to get the fundamentals, which means I need fuel, which is what I'm working on. What else might I need? Let's try to look at some recipes. So, or I could just build it down here and bring it upstairs. That's probably smarter. I can experiment down here next to my workshop and then bring it up to the factory floor once it's built. So these will get number 5s, but I think I need to grind them down first. And then I need to do a little test setup, and I might do it this anyway. And then I need some grinders, which I'll target not on any of my hot bars because I don't use them that often. So this is grinders. Yep, and this is why we're downstairs. Smart. Okay. Yeah, this is the workshop. I built stuff down here. That's probably a smart idea. Have like a workshop that's over here, or because this will be my shop, and then maybe I turn this area into my workshop. This plus these, because I think these, like I said, are like 12 gold. 50 gold. Yeah, I'm definitely not making that kind of money yet. 50 gold. 50 gold. It's just ridiculous. But I can probably build over it, so I could probably... No, maybe not this level, because I could build over this maybe. Let's see. Sorry, quick side quest. This one's very short. 3, 4... Yeah, I guess it lets me build over the road, which is nice. But it won't let me build, because I don't own this property yet, so yeah, it won't let me build there. I can build... There's just a 1 gap, though. Interesting. Yeah, it just has like 1 gap, a reservation until you buy the property. Okay. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to like be able to rapid fire from down here. You know, you just gotta watch your lines where your mouse is going. I'm just gonna do these real quick since I'm already doing it. Let's try to click all these out real quick. Let's go to that side. This side's always a little bit more challenging. Okay, now I can go back to this side. There's a little bit of delay with the autosave. Okay, I think we're starting to run into the limits. Yep, there's the limits until I... Let's see how much this one is. Maybe this one's cheaper? No, 1,000 gold. Holy moly. That's so much money. That's gonna be fun to be at that level. Oh man, I can't wait. Hopefully, I don't know, I'm sure... I don't know if you guys go back and watch videos of people that are just starting out, but man, if you're at that level, that's crazy. Holy moly. Well, I still haven't... I know you can run out of bounds. One of these times, if I start streaming live... Oh, I just fell. Where's it at? Over here. Yeah, you can run out of the castle. Oh, luckily there's a staircase right here. Okay, alright, back to mission. Oh yeah, I'm doing this in the factory downstairs. That's right. I got distracted by buying a building because I was talking about my cool workshop idea. Yeah, because I do like the idea of being close to a lot of materials, and then if I turn this whole area down here into a big, you know, shop for people to buy in, and then I can have my workshop, and basically this will be where I supply materials. But yeah, those are 50 gold, so it'll be a little while before I get those. Alright, back to mission at hand. So I need to put some grinders down, and then I can probably just F1.5 out of nails. Good thing I'm downstairs. Because I was building all the floor tiles. Okay. This will be my little prototype. We just throw that in there. I'll probably try to grab some good stuff off the line. Whatever, I'm just gonna grab. Oh man, okay. Might be enough. We'll take those out. Do I have any stones on me by chance? No. Okay, just do that. This, except these. Yeah, I wish they'd just kind of fix themselves, but they don't. Okay, yeah. I just wanna get an idea of what's needed. Didn't I have extra? I had extra rocks, but I put them in the box. And then, did they get fed? Yeah, they got fed. Okay, I'll take this one. And I'll leave that one on there. Okay, I just want one. Start putting some rocks down. Okay, so I need grinders. That's where I think these will be a little bit more efficient, because I can put these... Every 2 of these can go into one grinder. I could, if I have 2 of these next to each other, I could combine the 2, one grinder. And then what's after that? So then... After you grind them, they just go into the extractor, so maybe I'll just grind them down at the bottom. Oh, this doesn't really matter which level this is. Space-wise, though, the other option is just at the top of it, you grind them. So if I have these, and then the output is... Oh, because I stole the bench. Yeah, no wonder. I'm not seeing what these are doing. Yeah, 6.7, 13 per grinder, but 6.7... I have a little calculator coming tomorrow, because I don't feel like looking for my old calculators. Okay, 6.7, let's do 240 divided by... because these are going to be 6.7, so that's... Let's do 243, see if I get... So right now it's saying I can do 35 of these per belt. I could do 36 of these per belt, basically, so 36 would be huge if I want to go big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. 36 would be 6 of these, so that'd be 3 layers of this. Okay. Oopsie. So it seems huge, but it's when you're talking about this scale, it's really not that bad. What do I need? Lots of rivets. Lots of rivets. Luckily, I'm in my workshop / shop rivets. There we go. Take some more. I'll take one more stack. Okay. BR. Rotate. Because really, it's not. And now I need some rock. Yeah, building in the workshop is smart. Trying to build up in your production floor, not smart. Okay. So when I was talking about max belt, is basically a max belt, which, because I have different belts. I'm like, how did my freaking charcoal spaghetti monster not be maxed out? I can probably set up rocks on each side. And then to feed these, this is 240 roughly, plus a little. These are 20, so 240, what is that, 12 of these? So I would need 6 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I stack these, let's look at beams. What is a beam? A beam is number 3. Rotate. So that's this beam here, basically, I think. I need some steel. I may have to double span it, and then it'll raise it up a layer, but that's not that big a deal. Let's take a couple. This is not running well. There's fuel on the bottom. Did I run out of... Nope, there's definitely this. That's got fuel in it. Those have got fuel. Running, but running slow. Dude, I never touched the system, and somehow I'm missing a belt somewhere in here that's breaking this entire thing. Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. Alright, I'm gonna... Iron ingots are supposed to be going. This is a merger. I don't know. I'm so frustrated right now. I really don't want to rebuild this system right now. I'm just gonna start pulling stuff off of these belts, and we'll see if this frees it up, and then I can maybe work backwards. So the output is blocked somehow. Like, this isn't full by any means. And that's just feeding this to, like, it's telling me one of its outputs is blocked, and I can't get to its output because it's freaking underneath all of this. Alright. Well, I have whatever supply I have, and then once I run out, I'll have to rebuild this upstairs with fresh eyes. Okay, so back to what I was doing, which was putting a potential beam over these, if I can get my positioning correct. So yeah, I'm gonna have to double over those 3. or I have to do this one, I believe, but that one doesn't fit either. Or no, that's the, actually, yeah, that's the right size, and then this could help span most of it. Yeah, this just provides one extra this way, and then I put those on top of this. Okay, and then I just need 6 per side, because I need 12 total. So it'll look this, and then what I can probably do is, I think I'll have to maybe split them in. So the bottom 3, because it's so weird. This is where I'd almost rather have this and make it 9 high, and then, but then you have more elevator nonsense. Or I could put 2 of these down side by side, or with the gap. No, we'll just make this work. It's not that big a deal. I can elevator up if it's a little bit wider. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just think it through the process, because basically 1, 2, so 2 of those. These 6 could get this one and the one above it, right? So I basically just need to combine 2 of these together and feed each level. So I can do the 2 here to feed the bottom level, this one, and one from the second level feed the middle level, and then one the top, and then the other top 2 would feed the top level. This is already wider than that system, so okay, so basically I'll end up with 2 of these. They'll be stacked up though. And I'll do the same thing on that side. I could probably get a little bit closer, but not by much. Putting stands over these is a little awkward. I would almost, if I do this, I would almost rather just, oh, I don't even think I can. If I separate it out, maybe. I don't think it lets me put a stand over it. Yeah, if I force it down, okay. Do I have a mission I'm supposed to be doing? No, I think we're good. Alright, I think I did it already. Yeah. Okay, so these still need to get grinded, and then basically each one of these, so I need 3 stacks of grinders. Those 3 stacks of grinders I'll probably put out the back side, so let me move. Dude, my goodness. What's in here? Rivets? Yeah, whatever. Inventory, organize. I'm just get rid of a few little things. Just feed that. Just feed it in there to get rid of. Okay. And then of course I put it down in a weird spot. Okay, so because the 3 rotate. Oh yeah, what did I say I was gonna do? That's right. I was gonna do. Well, this was just gonna help me bridge, basically. So I may need it on this side, but I'll have one in the build somewhere. So I'm just gonna put it there for sizing. And actually, I do want to back it up one. Let's back this up one. Dude, there is something going on with this game right now. I probably should save and reload. Okay, I'll have it stick out one on that side. So what I'm thinking is I'll end up putting the grinders over here. Maybe if I put them on the same level, then that might be better. Let's try this. So I might do this, and then yeah, I'm at the right level, and this has got to stick out one anyway for the fuel feeder. And then basically I need 3 grinders times 3, which is perfect. It's almost like the math is mathing. Oh, I have grinders actually on my hotbar now. It's in 6. Got it. So that's how that works. And then I put 3, basically the same thing over here. So it's double the throughput, right? So like those grinders, it was 1-to-1, but now, you know, it doubles the throughput. So instead of 1-to-1, you just need 1 for every 2. So there's 6 here, which means I need 3 per level. And then the output of these feeds into the input of those. The output of these will feed out that way. So I'll need to make all of these inputs come from this side. So I'll have to do maybe another space to do some belt division magic. Because again, 2 of these will feed 6. Right, so these two will feed the bottom 6, or maybe those two will feed the bottom 6. And I might be able to elevator, if I leave a little gap here, I could elevator up through the gap, maybe. But I could put 3 tables down and then elevator up the middle of the table for these two, and that might actually work nice. Let's move this. Let's move this over. Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay, let's. If I select more than that, it moves it all, but when I select just that, it doesn't quite work. One of these transformed, so I kind of like that, and then these can get married right up to it, so now I can scoot these back up. I don't really need to scoot the back ones, but that's okay. Okay. So then underneath here, I'll have basically those two combined. Let me move this for now. Let's get this bottom stuff working. F16. So those will combine like that, and then 4 is an elevator, and these will come out. I think I want to do it like that because I want to. I mean, ideally this hole was on this side, but yeah, it's just I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna. It's not gonna be ideal, but I'd rather have a little bit more condensed than ideal. If it backs up, then that'll work. Number 4, and then to make it simple, you just rotate it, and then number 6 will split to those, and then lab stands, and then this is where I need the extra space. So now I kind of need to see. Let's take this for now, and I'll put these back. Dude, this game feels glitchy right now. I don't know which side I'm gonna buy from. I'll put it this way. Oopsie, it's not what I wanted. I'll put it this way because I'm gonna have a gap over on this side. Right now I don't have a gap. I might. We'll see. I gotta combine these. I'll have a little bit of room. I'm going to do the elevator magic for these two over here, but I need to see how tall this is going to be, so let's do a couple of these. So I need one here and here, and then that table I think is 2 of these. No, it is. Okay, actually we're going to do this 3 here. Sorry, I just want to test. F1, F5, now F3, F3, transform, rotate. Okay, that is the right height. So right now, to save a little bit of space, I mean this, I think it'll help visually. I don't know, maybe not. We're gonna do 3, 3, transform. We'll do that, and then these can go. I feel like because I can move. And then when I bring these up, I can. Nope, because they'll need to stay at that level. So let's do up dog. Oh, and I don't have enough because of that. That's fine. Now let me put some scaffolding down. Put some more scaffolding down. So now this elevator in 6 will go straight into an elevator. And then I need these two to basically come around. That one will combine right here. It'll feed all of these. That seems acceptable. Number 4 right there, so that'll work perfectly. And then those next two will just go up 1 level, which I can do basically right here. So this will be lab stands, and then I might do this because I need to save some space for some other stuff. So I think I'll do this, and then these will come this direction. Actually, I can lab stand. Oopsie, I can lab stand right there. 3. No, it's number 4 now. Okay, and then these will come around like this to all of those. Okay. And then I just got to put the other stand here. I just wanted to get that sorted out. So that's actually pretty good. I like this. I mean, there's not much dead space because I needed elevators I need to do some belt adding together anyway. Yeah, they don't divide perfectly, but I'm not gonna be nitpicky about that today. Now for these, do I output, and then if I put the hole in the table, I might be able to use that to go down to the floor, because what are we getting for output? So the grinder, and then I can maybe put my pipes and plants underneath. So if I drop these down to the floor, and then I can put my blenders underneath. So let's put this table in like this, and then let's think about these. The first three are pretty easy, but the next ones might be a little bit harder. So what I'm thinking is goes like this, goes like that, and then I can transform. I want it to go that way, and then like that. And then I could feed the second story into here, the third story into there. Nope, second story. No, because I can fit it over here. So I can put the elevator right here for the second story. And then the third story I should have. No. I'll have to put it, I can put it right here actually. Yeah, I don't need to, and I can copy this. Tate. So yeah, second story goes like that. What's the output? Yeah, all of this is one belt's worth, but because I'm dividing it in two, do I want to make this any taller? I don't think so. I don't know, because I'm dividing it in two. Oh, no, because these outputs, no, because these are all divided into three, so it's like theoretically I could double it this way and then double this way. You know, just these grinders, because each of these is, what was it, like 12.7 or something, 12 point, let me look at my history. I don't know. I'll just go look over here. 12.3, I believe, or 6.7. These are 12, that's right. 6.7, 40, I don't, yeah, that would be freaking gnarly. I didn't know I was going to do this design, so each of these is technically a different belt, and then it gets combined down here. So this is where these, but then it's only half of this, right? So I could double it up, make it taller, because those are almost flat. I'm just gonna leave it like this. This is already pretty good. It's pretty compact. 3, rotate. Need those. We need another one of these over here. Just fix the belt. F16. Fix the belts. This top layer is, I'll just go that way, and then this elevator is number 4. It will go in at the bottom. Sorry, out at the bottom, in at the top. I like it. It's very, very compact. You'll end up with a gap here, I guess, if I do space, if I try to put these back to back, because I did this thing here to keep this side a little bit more open. Oh, and I have to get material up, so actually, yeah, I can do lab stand, and then number 4, I'm still getting used to it. No, that's transform, rotate. Why does it do that? I don't know. Fixed itself. Well, I had to fix it. Okay. Yeah, I have it like this. That elevator kind of blocks it, and it's gonna block it on the other side. I could raise this up by 1. I'm gonna have to take all of this down. This is why I don't put freaking double lab stands down. Or I just catapult it in, actually, is probably the right answer. So we put lab stand down, we put a F27, transform it 4 ways, just in case. And then that would also kind of block me. Let's do like I usually do. What I think I want to do, I could also just move this to the outside somewhere, and then I could, if I wanted to belt in fertilizer or fuel. But I think having this hole here lets me cannon it in from anywhere. So like if I do a cannon, for example, then it should let me target it.
Yeah.
You know, it still works, which is funky, so I don't mind that. But what I think I want to do is, in case I build over this, I'm going to move this, no, F15, case I want to expand these, I'm going to go like this, and then we'll put F2, 7. I'll just do a single one like this, belt it, F1, 6, belt it. The only thing I can think of that's happening is stuff over there. Is I'm somehow accidentally selecting a belt in here, because this has been working forever, and then all of a sudden it's not working. But like, how would you randomly select a belt without touching something up here, you know? Like, how would I delete a belt from inside of here? Like, it's inside. There's no way I would have deleted, you know, a belt inside of there. I don't know, it's frustrating. Anyway, thank you for listening. Okay. I need to put some lab stands down, and I will not break my code of using big lab stands when the design is not finished. Okay, now can I reach lab stands? I'll just do this in case I want to make this an actual monstrosity. Right now it's not a monstrosity yet. I still have to do the output of these, so I'm gonna fix that first before I think about even potentially. And that's why I freaking do these lab stands and start out here, because it tries to be helpful, but it's usually not helpful. Okay, so I've got the rock input on this side, and this is what I talked about in one of my previous videos. I really wish they had a mirror function, so I can just mirror this versus, because if you rotate it, all these belts are backwards, and this is really built to be a right to left setup. So when I flip it, I can't really have it be a right to left setup. I need it to be left to right. I need it to mirror, so I'm gonna end up having to rebuild. But I can copy a decent amount of this. Let's copy from here over, and then I'm gonna have to take some of it apart to rebuild it, because yeah, it's not gonna match. And then I'm gonna have to basically go in and rebuild all of this. Okay, good there. Yeah, that's all accurate. I probably should build both of these at the same time. So. Oopsie, yeah, we'll just start from scratch. These should still be relatively accurate. Like, what did I do? Nope, these are not going to be accurate either, so yeah, we'll just rebuild all of this from scratch. Okay. So now, what I am doing was I basically combined the two on the outside over here. So I need to redo these. Okay. So I combine these two into one over here and go like this, and then I take that little belt out. Yep. Because this one is very simple, where I just go in there and then out here, and these go like this, and I'll divide. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. These do all 6. And then I can lab stand over, and then I have to combine the output of this one, which basically wraps around to all 6, and then I can combine the output of this with these, and I'm going to combine it before it divides. I guess it doesn't really matter. I should probably, yeah, it does. I'll add it in here, start adding it here, and then dividing. I don't know. I'll keep it the same on both sides. Okay. So that's those two, and then what I did was basically lab stands around, one there, and then now I do belts this way, and that way, and then these two will combine into an elevator, 6 into the elevator, so that's those two feed the top 6. Now, these outputs, basically what I did was combine those together like this into an elevator down, transform. I want it to go out at the bottom and then in at the top. Okay, lab stands. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think there was room on either side, so I just pick a direction. This one will go this direction, and then lab stand down like that, and then lab stands like this, belts this way, and then I want you to come out. I know, just, no, you did it anyway. I don't think it matters too much, but it bugs me when it fixes itself though. Okay, so that's all of that. Now, I think I can get rid of this. This was my prototype that was testing out that I can shoot through itself. Now, I need to put some stuff down there for... Yeah, see what I need to do is like... I know how it's kind of funky. I figured out a workaround for how to select liquid pipes. Plumbing. Okay. So these basically usual, gotcha. These basically will shoot out. Maybe I should have kept those. I mean, I think I have a rock. I can put a rock on one of these. So I'll get some output and then I can put some fuel in there. Now I need some blenders now. I was gonna say that's gonna be terrible if I couldn't fit those in there. Let's crouch. These happen automatically. This, I need to put them, nope. All right. I don't know how many of these I need. Hopefully it's... Oh. If it's more than 8, I'll have to bring it out or do something different with the belts. Or you put the elevator in a different spot maybe so I have more room for belts. Okay, let's click through. Alright, we're still doing good. Making Jupiters, selling those. This was 600 before. 750 is even better. Or 700. 370 for that. Alright, so I should have been mostly steady state. I only bought like a couple things, so... Yeah, that seems crazy low. Oh, that's because that's silver. What? Oh yeah, 300. Basically that's 425-ish. Versus 680, 696. 425, 696, so that's a good 240, 250. I don't know. Anyway. Yep. That was... Okay. Let's see if everything crawling is slow. Come on. Did this burn through? No. Those rocks are on that bottom level. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is... Nope. So that's that elevator is incorrect somehow. Okay. 4, so transform like that. Now that should be taking rocks in. Okay, that's good. It's taking rocks. I probably need to test a little bit more. I'm gonna take a couple more. I'm just gonna, I guess, test all of those from this layer. So yeah, those are basically combining. That's fine. So I'll take the rocks off of these, take the rocks off of those. Okay, so we did get some come over here. So 20 per minute, 20, 40, 60, 80, that'd be 160, and that's only half, so I think we'd be fine. Probably don't need all of them. Why am I getting rocks on this? Oh, because it's shared in the middle, that's right. And then the output will get split 50-50 between left and right. Okay, yeah, that's accurate. Can I find one of these? Oh, this one's active. Nope, it was active. Now this is why I need my little mock-ups. Oh, I know what it's supposed to be. I have it here in my calculator. So yeah, 6.7 times 2 will be 13.4, I think. And then 13.4 times 6 is 80. So yeah, just 4 of those is enough. So maybe I put the 4 on the outside so it's a little easier to see. And then... let's take the rock off of this guy. I'll take that off for now. Okay, let's look at what's next for this liquid. Well, that liquid, I think that's it for this. And then I just need the pipes to connect it. Why is... Oh my goodness. This is gonna be frustrating. Okay, it's doable. It's doable. Yeah, these are in the right spot. I just want to move this beam over one. Is it gonna bother me this much to have these on each side? I'll pause real quick. I'm gonna do a save and we'll see. Maybe. Alright, I guess this is why I saved the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that bother me. I tried to edit it. This is why you just gotta build both sides manually. Okay. Well, I think I only need 4 of those. I'll leave 5. I kind of want to see them. And now that this is out here, I may as well just bring them to the outside. So we're gonna undo all of this. And it'll be a little bit better for some scalability stuff if I do really want to go crazy with this design. So basically, I don't know, go like that. And then I'll be able to put those here, and then if I need to add, so this gives me 4. If I needed to add one more, I could pretty easily add another one. Okay, luckily this is why I'm really happy I saved the game, and it's all good. Okay, so now for the pipes, I'm just gonna probably make it simple. I might put some storage in here. What's the output look like? So input, I need fuel that I'll cannon in, and then I don't really have a buying sigil. I don't necessarily want to hide one in the middle. So I think for now, I basically just need to either cannon it in or yeah, these don't pass through. Yeah, most likely just cannon. Why did it not save? It added some random stuff to my hotbar. That's kind of annoying. I definitely didn't have that stuff on my hotbar. Oh yeah, that's that weird thing. I'm just gonna get rid of these. Those are, okay. Now my computer just beeped at me, not too sure. Alright, so number 2, 7, and basically I can put it right there, and then this one would come over here. Yeah, will that work correctly? F16, it seems like it. I usually prefer to maybe I do that, because now that I have this extra space on each side, I put the elevator down at the end so it comes down, and it's a small detail, and then it would let me know it kind of blocks either side. So, okay. I think this is the output, basically, so now I'll get 4 of those, so 2,400 times 2. If we go down here at our black powder, that is 15 per minute, right? 5 times 5, or 5 per minute? 5 per minute. Sorry, it's 5 per minute, and you get 2 for each output. So 5 of those is 500, 750, so I need 750 per input, and this is basically gonna give me 4,800, so this is probably plenty. I probably should have looked at this much earlier in the build process, but it's okay. 600 times 4 is 2,400 times 2 divided by 750, so I can build 6.4 black powders off of this assembly. Let me I'm gonna put a little test down. I need to double check that my math is correct on this stuff, so apologies. I had some of this built earlier and I took it down, but let me just get to these real quick. Put another one here. Okay, and then I need to reorientating myself, getting back in it. Okay, 5, and then I need a 6. Doesn't really matter. I guess I could have. Let's do this. 5. Let's do a little. Oh, that's not the little box. This is a little box. One more. I'm just gonna grab some rock from. I got rock in my inventory most likely. Some stone. Goes like that. Put something in here that burns. Okay. 6.7, 6.7, and then this should be that 13.4 once it comes around. Do I have other stuff in my inventory? Let's organize. Other fuel, other seal. Bueller? No. Let's grab some. Just grab a few, burn the charcoal powder.
Yeah.
Okay. Burn the charcoal powder, then the coke powder. So, okay, I think it's backed up now anyway. Alright, so yeah, 13.3, 6.7, so it rounds down, which is, I don't know, 13.3. 13.3 times, basically, because those are getting split, but I have 9 on this side, so times 9. So it's 119.7. And maybe I'm getting a hidden 0.3 that's rounding down, so maybe it's 0.33. Most likely, so that'll probably be exactly 120 when I have 9 of those. And then 120 is actually 6 of these, so I could put, give me this, 2 more, like that. Is that correct? Yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, so yep. Okay, I'm glad I double checked. So that will work. Build R. Let me put some belts down. Build R. Okay, that feels better. Yeah, and then I have to catapult. Maybe I catapult up high and then it comes down. Because then it's easier for me to target it. I mean, I could climb on this, I guess, and target it that way. That's not a big deal. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, and then pipes. I have those as number 7, and then what do I need? Let's go in here and steal it out of one of these boxes. Maybe this will free up the system. It's frustrating. I really don't need that much on me. I can feed some over here into this system. Dimes. Yeah, I just got 2 on me. That's okay. I'll just grab another glass while I'm out here. That's fine. 1.5. I have some extra turquoise. There's probably a mission I need to turn in. Or sign. Yeah. Let's do this. So, urgent. East. I know there's a couple spots for that. Alright, let's get east. And then I think most of the other stuff is downstairs. So, I actually have a couple boxes now. There's this one. How much do I need? Is that enough? I need more. Oh, that's salt. That's why. I don't need salt. I need this salt too. That's salt. Yeast is over here. They look the same, and they look the same. This is yeast. Okay. I'm gonna run out of space. Get rid of that. I have a lot of salt. Can I put it back? Okay. I just need to go. And I don't have enough yeast. Oh, I do. Okay. I'm trying to keep my arm in a comfortable position, but it's not really working. And what am I looking for? Vitality potions are... those are transformation. Vitality is the yellow one, which... do I have? This one. Vitality. And I think I have enough room for 1 stack of bearings. Fill it out. Yep. Okay, let's get back before the time changes. Okie dokie. Okay, I think this is ready to go. I've tested it. I do want to continue putting some glass out. And then basically to... why, when I'm building glass, do you complain? Oh my goodness. This game, dude. I mean, I'm running with my inventory full, so whatever. Did I plan to shut this off? I turned it off for a reason, but why? I mean, the belt's not full. Let's turn this back on. I don't know. And then these are limestone, right? So I can put, and of course the belts don't work. Still doesn't work. Nope. Dude, oh my freaking goodness. Alright, it's gonna go this way. Is it contaminating my fertilizer? No. Okay. Lucky number 7 everywhere. Alright. Inventory should look a little bit better though. Not that it matters. Okay. I'll be picking that up here shortly. So, the tricky part with selecting glass, so basically once this is done, you need to put something here that's at the level of the glass. So when you do this, it's at that level, right? So, if I can get off of this stupid box. Okay. So you have to come do this basically, and then that'll let you select all the glass. So you just need a little stand down at the right elevation of the glass. That's at least the best thing I found to do. Okay, so this output is, and of course I didn't save it, so let me put one down over here so I have my prototype. Okay, so 600, 6, 12, 18, 24... right, 6, 12, 18, 24, 336, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 times 6 is 36, 7,200 output. That seems like a lot. Okay, let's save it. What is this stuff called? Limewater, Limewater 7,200. I'll do the bottom layer first, and then I need to copy that, so let's start right there. I think this thing is kind of a monster, but okay, that's all good, that's all good. And then to copy the pipes, you go over there. That is, there's like an extra click after I let go, so I think I need to hold down shift and let go of the mouse first. I think I'm letting go of shift first. So let's confirm it instead of cut it. Definitely don't try to cut it. And then now I need the other keyboard to save this. And reset it was 7200. 36 times 2 is 7200, so save it. This is going to be our brackish water. Just kidding, it's Limewater. Limewater, where it doesn't give me Limewater. That's an oversight. They don't have the liquids in here. They just have, I guess I do this then. That seems weird, right? Am I missing it? Well, I guess we'll do this. Limewater 72 per minute, right? Per minute, yeah, per minute, 7,200 milliliter per minute. Okay, so that needs fuel input, needs a fuel input hopper, limestones, hopper, C, second, limestone, stone. Number 1, can I do number 1? Well, let me do number 1, limestone, number 2. Number 2. Hopper, okay. I think that's good. Save it. Now I can cut it, and well, here, I'm gonna go over here and see if I can notice anything. So it's got, yeah, it's another bug. That's super frustrating. Yeah, that's great. Thank you, game. Okay. I feel like it's good to go. I've got my fuel hopper right there. I've got, let's see, my limestone hoppers on each side. Okay, let's cut this one, take it up to the 4th floor. Now I'll do the same thing again, because I just want it to give me all of my materials. That looks good. And then let's do this. I need to pay attention to my shifting. Yeah, see that? I still have enough material on me, so I'm not going to worry about that bag for now. Okay, that was spaghetti monster stuff. So over here, because this, I'm not going to be able to expand over there for quite a while, so I'll put it, let's put it, I'm going to rotate it 1. I'm getting some basic fuel right there, and then I need to plumb up some money, but putting it in between these 2 columns might not be a bad spot. And then I'll leave a little bit of a gap for walkways and belts and stuff, so maybe like that. That looks good. So now for some basic fuel, I can just cannon this up for now. I mean, eventually this is going to make its own fuel, and I'll feed itself. Or I'll have a small little fuel line in the middle of the game. And then the other thing I kind of want to do is I need to put a money line up here as well, but I'll probably just put a small buy station. Sorry, I didn't get to tally that for you, so you can go back and pause it to see the daily income. Okay. So maybe I'll do a small buy station here. These are on my quick bar now, so 6. I need a sigil. This is annoying. Okay, that's alright. Go over here, buy one, and then staircase is over there. Okay, I'll put a little buy station here for some rocks, and I'll catapult them maybe over here, because it'll be a little while before. Ooh, that's backing up nicely. Dude, it's almost full. That is a lot of backed up material. Very good, very good. Okay, that's going to be a good supply. Let's continue this train by this way. I'll just put 3 down, because I feel like I'm going to start using it very soon. F16. Okay, so that'll start pushing it to this box, and then it should start to empty out those. Okay, so I'll put a little buying sigil over here. So that's under F3, 6, rotate. I need that. Ooh, I could build it up here now. Or, even better, I could just put it up here. I just need to get some money up here, so I can put... I just gotta see if the cannons will work. So maybe we start... See, that's not a cannon. I should put cannons next to buying sigils, but it's alright, it's here. So the hopper for that side is over there, so let me put This one, let's just try here and here, and let's see if that's enough. That works. And then this one, I have a feeling I X that. Okay, I might resave this, and then I can just put a hopper for money up here. Then those are set the same way, so now we go F3, 6, and then I'll leave it like that, so then I can belt between the two of them. F1, 6, that'll work. And then I just need a little lab stand and a hopper, and then we'll save this as... Oopsie, did it again. I pushed the not escape button. And then that's an F2, 7. Okay, so this one will be, you know, hopper with money, you know, so then I just need I could probably shoot it from down there, maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to be able to see down there. I could try from up here. No, whatever. I'll take a look at that in a second. Let me save this blueprint. Okay, so this is going to be Limewater, but this is going to be tricky. I need to find something. This is at that level. Okay, and I didn't deselect anything on accident. Okay, so this is other keyboard. H. Fuel hopper, so this will be basically... E will be money hopper top. Okay, so we have 2 of those now. Let's go experiment with... Let me put... I'll just put it right here so I can see it. So let's do a number 7. We'll see if I can target it from downstairs. If so, that'll simplify things quite a bit. What is that guy doing? That guy's doing that one. I kind of want to do a 3-1. Let's do like this. And then I'm gonna move this one back 1. F1, 6. Let's get... Oh, that's not money. That's right. I forgot. That's just straight stone. But what I can do, though, is kind of similar. I can bring money up to this table, and that's kind of my catapult table. But let's see if... Ooh, it does work perfectly. Alright, so that'll be my money for now. I'm gonna bring it from the belt. Dude, I get to build upstairs. It's very exciting. Despite me, like, almost losing it over messing up that build. Luckily, I thought ahead, and I saved ahead of time before I tried to destroy the build. Okay, so now I have money available on a belt. Look at that. There's a belt. Oh. Dude, I did not... Okay, I don't know. My hand, I guess, pushed a button. That's... What the freak is going on? Those are floating in the air. Is everything floating in the air up here? Is the sun just weird up here? Those seem to be floating in the air, no? I'm out of wood now. Whatever. Alright, let's get some wood. How's this thing doing? This is still doing good. So my double wood assembly seems to be feeding this well enough. Yep, they're still getting a lot of wood in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing was broken there. Okay, I'm getting more fertilizer on the belt. That's good. So I could probably do... Are these backed up? No, these are working. These are working. Those are working. I just gotta make sure nothing else is broken. My iron downstairs is broken, which is annoying. My Jupiters are working. I can still put some more wood here. I might build some more fertilizer. I probably will do it somewhere over here. Advanced fertilizer. And then I can cannon my... How is this advanced fertilizer doing, by the way? Oh yeah, I can cannon my mushrooms into this thing. This is making its own. I need mushrooms. Okay, sorry, side quest averted. Let's go back up here. Oh yeah, I'm getting wood. I got totally distracted. So I'm gonna get that thing upstairs plumbed up real quick, and then I'll put down some extra storage. What am I looking for? Planks. And I got some glass on me, so I'm gonna build some storage. I've got extra rocks, so I can prime the system. And what are you? Extra materials? Organize? Pick you up? No, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, no. That's that one. I didn't destroy that one. I don't know. Let's drop the silver off, and I probably don't need this many bricks. Is there a place I can... I think I can grind bricks down too for... And I have a bag over here that probably has silver in it from the last mission. Okay, this will get rid of some material. Nope, I need to clear inventory space first. Silver. Organize. Where's the silver? There's the silver. Okay, now that should let me pick up some of that. Okay. Alright, well, I'll do some cleanup here, but for this episode, we'll get this Limewater connected. I'm gonna put down... I guess I built it that way, which is fine. The glass is easy to pretty much route anywhere, so I will do some temporary glass storage, and then we'll turn this thing on. Basically just use up. Okay, I'll just use it up for now. It's like holding inventory. That's my glass inventory, you know? Okay, so what I was trying to do before I got interrupted by not having belts is, can I cannon from here to there? Let's try, this is an F2-4. Let's try right here. Nope, that's too close. That's what I thought. So we will do from over here, and then that is probably good. Okay, belts. F16. I'll belt. I'll just belt right here for now, and then belt to there. Okay, and then I also need some fuel. I think I have some on me. I can start it with that, and then I need to cannon some F2, F4, or that's probably too close, so let me cannon from over here, cannon from right there, and then that should be fine. This is not ideal initially, but it's just to get it to go. This is gonna burn through basically all of this charcoal. Oh yeah, and then why are you, because I didn't set what it's supposed to buy. This is buying limestone, and then I think I have some on me, right? Yeah, okay. That's why I didn't set it for limestone. That's okay. I'm gonna resave it, so let me blueprint. I'm gonna edit this. Okay, so this will be star, and then I'll get rid of it. Let's do a B shift. I'll just go from right here to right there. That should be, looks good. That's fine. Save that, and then now for this one, what I do is I come over here on top of that. That will let me save those. That's fine. Again, that's because I let go of shift first. So that will now get saved with an H. And then I can take off those two, and I can change this to something cool, like white. I think there is a white, or is it just clear? I guess it's kind of white, kind of clear. Okay, so that's fixed. Let's go clean this one up. Yeah, it's just clear. That's okay. Okay, alright, so let's try to observe and see. This is not getting enough fuel, that's for sure, so I, well, probably need to plumb this directly in. Let's go 3, 4. That'll be at the right level, like this, and then that, and then I need to go like that. Okay, yeah, it's consuming it more than I can feed it. This is very inefficient. I should really upgrade, but I'll probably turn it off here in a little bit. I just want to make sure it's getting, yeah, these you just can't even notice yet. They're growing, but there's so many of those. Okay, let's do some observations. Let's make sure. Okay, that's gone. Why did I have the, because that was in case I double this up, but yeah, I don't, this is already gonna feed multiple setups, so okay, we'll end it here. Appreciate y'all watching. Alright, take care.